Santos Jr. here, a.k.a. Soldier of Self-Mastery, aspiring victory living coach, in the dungeon, enjoying a phenomenal Tuesday. I hope that wherever you find yourself right now in front of the camera, you are at your best, my friend. You're smiling. Well, maybe things aren't going so well. Then again, maybe things are going very well. It really doesn't matter how things are going around us. It really doesn't. What matters is what's happening upstairs in the attic, right? In the 7th reservoir. Anyways, we're going to take a few minutes out and we're going to talk about money. You want to talk about money? I think money's a pretty hot topic. I don't think I've ever made a video or a micro speech talking about money. Now, not just about money though, right? How can you generate more income? That's what we're going to focus on, and I promise I won't keep this micro speech long. Do you think about that? Do you think about that topic? How can I generate more income? Or what can I do to make things different, right? When it comes to money, most people have more month at the end of the money. And of course, in a sense, I think a lot of us are living paycheck to paycheck. Now, the concept of generating money, you know, what is money? Money's just an exchange, right? We go to work for a company. We're bringing a service of some kind or a product, or we're running our own business. And in exchange for that service that we're providing, we're getting a paycheck, whether it's a rupee or a euro or US dollar or coins or cryptocurrency. Today we're moving into cryptocurrency big time, digital currency. You know, digital currencies like credit cards, except there's the only thing that's backing cryptocurrency is supply and demand. It's really the same as regular money too when you think about it. Supply and demand is backing the US dollar and just about every other currency out there. It used to be gold backing the US dollar, but that's not the case anymore. So we have supply and demand. There's faith, you know, we believe, right? A $20 bill, we believe a $20 bill is a $20 bill. We believe it. So there, that's what we use. We barter with it. Now, going back to you and I, the number one rule, actually I'm going to talk about these two rules right here, is you got to have a certain mindset if you want more. And number two, along with that mindset, you must be focused on increasing your value. You must be focused on increasing your value. A lot of people talk about time. We don't get paid for our time. When you go to work, you know, we've got this. Our society is so programmed. It's frightening. We have this concept and this idea that we get paid per hour, right? We get paid $14, $20 an hour. No, we don't get paid per hour. If that was the case, we'd be getting paid through the whole 24 hours a day. We don't get paid for that. That's not a proper. That's not proper education. You and I earn. We earn an exchange for the value that we're bringing forth. So, number one, we got to change the mindset that we have when it comes to money. Most people are chasing the dollar or whatever kind of currency they're involved with. That's how most people are. They're chasing it. By the way, I'm in the dojo. This is the dojo. I'm not in my makeshift office. So, bear with me with the nice background. That's all my affirmations, or at least some of them. So if you're trying to read them, anyways, it is what it is. But let's get back to our focus, right? You want to generate more income. We don't want to have more month at the end of the money. We want to have more month, but we want that to be separated from as I just said, we don't want more month at the end of the money. We want more money at the end of the month with more month. Time and money, right? We got to find that balance somehow. And some people just don't give a crap. Some people are just going to go to work. They're going to work a job that they hate. They're going to generate that little measly paycheck that they get or whatever. They might get a little bit of raise, 25 cents or 50 cents or whatever. However, and that's fine. I am not judging that. If that's the way you want to live your life, that's fine. But I'm talking to those of you that are more focused on having more, to give more, to get out of debt, to be able to travel, to be able to do more things, to be able to have more choices. Now, there's many ways that we can become more valuable, right? Again, I spoke about the mindset. You have to have a certain mindset. When we look around, if you go out into your town, you have banks, you see new cars, you see construction sites going up, you see businesses, right? You see people dressed in nice clothing, and you just see opportunity. There's opportunity, there's money all around us. It's out there. How is it that Ferraris are selling today? How is it that $1 million mansions are selling? How is it that people can buy products on Amazon? All kinds of products on Amazon. It takes money to do that. Now, again, it's not about having a mentality of having a bunch of stuff, like they say, the person with the most toys when he dies wins. No, that's not what it's about. It's about becoming more valuable. Jim Rohn says that you got to work on yourself more than you work on your job. And I was thinking about this earlier. I refuse to believe that even though it is very challenging today with the economy and the way it is, there's a lot of competition. Wouldn't you agree with that? There's a lot of competition. There are a lot of ideas being brought to the table. You go online. You don't have to look far to see that there's opportunity. Again, we're talking about the mindset here. Remember the mindset. The mindset has to be focused. We got to train. In fact, I made a video, Train the Brain. We got to train our mindsets to not chase money, but to be opportunity focused. Opportunity. See, you have abilities. Maybe you're not even aware of those abilities. You have abilities. You have a gift. You have a talent. You have a hobby. You have something that you do. Maybe you're a business owner. Then again, maybe you're the CEO of your own marketing company or whatever. Or you are a leader in multi-level marketing. There's all kinds of ways to make money, right? And it is a bit challenging, I will say that, because if you're not used to generating more income, then you have to be willing to step out of your comfort zone to be able to learn and educate yourself and train the brain to focus on looking for opportunity. I'm going to say this. Opportunity can come at you too. I have a way of achieving jobs in my life simply by doing a few certain exercises with my resume. And I've scored decent jobs with that. I really don't go out chasing companies. In fact, the last several jobs that I've had people come to me. So you got to become creative. You got to learn how to become more valuable, like Jim Rohn says. Remember, we talked about value. If you honestly want to make more money, if you want to generate more income, you absolutely have to become more valuable in whatever area that you want to develop more income in. Again, you may have the ability to do certain product that it's not out there yet. And you may be thinking, well, nobody's going to really care about my product. Nobody really knows about my product. There's something already similar out like it in the market. And what happens? You short circuit your creativity. You downplay what could be. Again, remember I talked about that mindset. And I know I'm being repetitive here. Don't be afraid of repetitiveness. I know a lot of people talk about, don't be repetitive. We must learn to be repetitive every single day until something sinks in and we get a breakthrough in that area. So I'm going to be repetitive in this video a little bit. mindset and becoming more valuable. I'll tell you, those are the two keys that you need in your life, along with patience, because this is something that you have to build, right? This is something that you have to build. It's not going to happen tomorrow or next week. Well, you never know. You can start a business today. You can become creative today. You get an idea. Maybe you have the right contacts. Maybe you have a little bit of resources, right? Some backing, and you can start your own project. But most people don't have that. Most people are working regular jobs. And if you want more, obviously, if you want more, you have to have a value-driven mindset. That's what I'm all about here on YouTube, the empowerment channel, right? Your empowerment channel. By the way, I hope you share this video with somebody if you get something out of it. You absolutely have to have a different mindset today, optimistic. We must get away from looking at others and looking at what is out there and thinking about what could be for you, what possibilities could be for you, what could you do, what creative idea could you formulate and bring that to life and have that be something that could possibly help you generate more income. And who knows, maybe it might be something that you can develop really big in a very short amount of time. Now, we got to be patient. We got to be real with ourselves here. This isn't magic. This isn't instant overnight success. That's a bunch of BS. That's not going to happen. You got to be willing to learn. You got to be willing to be patient with yourself, and you got to learn to train your mindset. You got to learn to lift your sights, your mindset. You got to be able to see opportunity whenever you go out of your home or even in your home. When you look in the mirror at your own eyes, you got to be willing to see. You got to educate yourself to see opportunity. Now, this video is becoming a little bit longer than what I expected, so I'm going to begin winding down here. The other exercise or ritual that you must do is you must become valuable, whether it's study, whether it's some form of education, whether it's a seminar or a series of seminars or videos, listening to people that know that you feel a certain positive vibration with, that you connect with, that you think in your mind as you're listening, wow, you know what, I'm getting something from here. Listen to that video over again. And if there's more content, if there's other videos, that's why I encourage you to hang around this empowerment channel, because I guarantee you're gonna get some stuff out of this. If you come in here with an open mind like a parachute, parachute, if you jump out of an airplane, if that parachute doesn't open, it ain't gonna work. It's kaput. And your mind has to be like a parachute. In order for your mind to work effectively, it has to be open. You have to be willing to learn. You got to be willing to humble yourself. You got to be willing to be patient with repetitiveness. And I'm telling you, I don't accept the fact people talk lack, they talk negative, they see the cup or the glass as half empty, or whatever it is. The businesses are going down and there's no work, and we got to get away from that. We got to get away from that. Think possibility. Think opportunity. Think creativity. Think. There you go. Think, that's a new word. Think value. A value-driven mindset. The more you become, the more valuable that you become, the more service-oriented that you become towards other people. Something that I think about all the time, and I talk about this, is my concept is bring value, bring profitability to the company, and bring value to the client or the customer. You live by those two standards, you're gonna do very well. Anything other than that, it's downhill. That's the way it is. And that's why a lot of things are not working out for many people. So, wow, we're almost at 15 minutes here. I want to thank you for spending some time with me, and I truly hope, I'm going to end here. I truly hope, maybe I'll make another video. It depends. If you guys like this video and you've gotten something out of it, post something in the comments. Let me know, hey, Santos, can you make another video about money? And I'd be willing to do that. By the way, I've got some ideas. If you're interested in wanting to start your own business, I've got some ideas because I am involved with two marketing companies. One of them I've been with for over 5 years. I'm a senior associate with one of those companies. I don't really promote it as much as I used to, but I'm going to talk about it. If you're in the United States and you're open to ideas, hey, I have something that I can share with you. But again, you got to have that too. You know, the mindset and willing a desire to make yourself more valuable. That's going to help you get up every single day with a smile. That's going to give you hope. It's going to give you a natural high. You're going to look forward to your day because you've got something going on. You've got something that's a challenge. You've got something that you're building. You're growing. And it's exciting when you have something like that going on. It really is. So, again, I want to thank you for taking time to watch this entire video, even though it's a little repetitive. a.k.a. Soldier of Self-Mastery right here in Stockton, California. Are you a soldier of self-mastery? I hope you are, man. You hang around this empowerment channel, you will be. Your mind's going to shift towards the better. I guarantee it. With that said, comment, subscribe, like, and share. As I said earlier, if you found something in this video that has benefited you, share it with somebody. Put it on another social media site. And remember, questions and comments, and maybe I'll have another video where I'll answer some of those questions that you post in the comments. So, with that said, I'm going to continue to make every single day a super fantastic, terrific, over-the-top day, daily, in spite of and because of. I'll see you on another video on the inside, my friend. Peace.